Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can take your Facebook data from your business page and bring that into Power BI. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the content, and I'll see you soon. This will not work for your personal Facebook page, but for your business or the company you work for, you can extract your data out of Facebook. So here I am on my DataTale business Facebook page. And what you can see here on this three dots, if I click on the three dots, there's a section called View Insights. So I'm going to click on that. And this just gives you a summary of Facebook Insights. So if you have used Facebook for business before, this would probably be very familiar to you. But what you might not know is you can actually extract this data out. So here's the Export Data button in the top right. If I click on that, there's a few options here. I can get the page data, I can get information about posts, and information about the video. So I'm going to select page data. I'm going to leave it in Excel because Excel brings it out with tabs. If you do it in CSV, it gets a little bit tricky to navigate the data. And you can select a date range here. So let's just go back a year. So I'm going to go 2019. And let's just go the 1st to the end of August. Click on OK. So there is a limit here of 180 days. All right, so let's just do this quarter. So I'm clicking on this quarter, taking all data and export the data. So now it's going to go and it's going to export that XLS file and it's going to drop it into your downloads folder. Like so. So what we can do is we can go here and you can see the Excel file. I'll just open it up so that we can have a look at what's in there. Let's bring that down. So here you can see I have many tabs. So I have key metrics and I have by day, lifetime total of likes and new likes, etc., unlikes. And there's a lot of metrics we can look at. Likewise, there's a lot of tabs as well. So I'm just going to concentrate on a few for the sake of this demo. So we're going to bring in key metrics now. Now, if you are on 64-bit Power BI, you will need to save this file as I am. So you can just do File, I'll just enable editing. I'm going to go File, Save As, and save it as an XLS. Otherwise it is not going to work. So then I'll just get rid of that XLS there, click on save. So if you're on 32-bit Power BI you won't need to do that, but if you're on 64-bit you will need to do that. So you can see now I have two. I have the old XLS and XLS-S. Get rid of that old one. And what we're going to do is bring this into Power BI. I've opened up Power BI, just a fresh Power BI desktop file. Now I could just go and import the Excel data, but the way this would work is, every week or every day you could export a new day or a new week's worth of data. And I don't want to join the files outside of Power BI. What I can do is I can just drop them all in the same folder and I can connect to that folder. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to go Get Data More. And I'm going to choose the folder option. And it asks for the path. I am just going to paste the path where I copied that data from Facebook. Going to click on OK. And I also put an additional file in there so it makes a bit more sense. So now we have two files, and what we're going to do is combine and transform the data. So click Combine and Transform Data. This will open up Power Query. And here you can see all those tabs again. So we're looking for the Key Metrics tab. So I can click on that one. Select OK. And it's opening Power Query. And here we can see our data. So we have a date, and here we have the historical lifetime total likes. So I want to do something with lifetime total likes. We do need to remove, there is a column header, but then there's some information about the column header. So if you just go to date and unselect the nulls, you can get rid of that. And what we're going to do is just change lifetime total likes to a number. Okay, so you can see there's a whole heap of other fields here. I'm not too interested in any of them. You might want to have a look. For the sake of the demo, we're just going to use lifetime total likes. So I'm going to close and apply the changes that we've made. And that's going to apply those changes to that model. And here's our data on the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a line chart. So I'm clicking on line chart here. I'm going to take the date, change that from a hierarchy to just the date, and lifetime total likes as the values. So we can see it's set at 66. Obviously I started doing a little bit more posting and it's going up over time. We could add a forecast to that if we wanted to. If you haven't used that before, it's under the analytics pane. Go to the analytics. I can go to the forecast. I can add a forecast. And this is adding 10 points, which would be referred to as 10 days. I don't recommend really adding a forecast unless you've got a year's worth of data, which we don't here. But just to make it a little bit more interesting. So there you have your lifetime total likes for your Facebook business page. There's a few other data sets, tabs that we can bring in from that Excel, because there is some spatial information and some gender information as well. So I'll show you where you can get that from. So again, I'm just going to go get data, and we're going to go back to the folder option again. So these ones aren't in the key metrics. So go back to the folder, connect, paste the path in there, we'll bring that in, combine and transform data. So the other one, a few that I'm interested in, I'm going to bring in lifetime likes by city and lifetime likes by gender. If you're interested by country or language, you could bring them in as well. But what I'm going to do now is I'll just pause and I'll bring in exactly the same steps that I did before. So I'm going to bring in lifetime likes by city and lifetime likes by gender. So here's one I've prepared earlier with a bit of fake data again. So you can have the lifetime total likes over time, which I've got there, daily organic reach versus paid reach. You can bring in the suburb information. So the suburb information is there. I'm using the ArcGIS map and plotting that on boundaries in Melbourne. You can also get the demographic data, so males and females, and the age breakdown. And this is the tornado chart, so I'm plotting it as you would to look at the difference between males and females. So in this theoretical example, I have a lot more male followers than I do females, and my age is 44 to 25 is probably my highest demographic. There's also information about positive and negative engagement. So this isn't sentiment. This is when someone likes or shares or comments. It's positive. When they stop following your page, it's called negative. So you can get that all out of that one Excel spreadsheet. So here's just something I prepared earlier just to show you what you can get out of Facebook Analytics. So if you do manage to get this to work, I'd love to see what you're able to do and what other insights you're able to pull out of this free Facebook data. Feel free to share with me on LinkedIn or in the comments below. Next week, I'm going to have a look at Twitter, so make sure you hit that subscribe button.